Welcome. We're going to talk about geometric figures. We will take a look at them in a rather different way. In geometry, one studies important features of these objects like the length of a side, or the measurement of an angle, or the area. Euler, we can see his picture here, a Swiss mathematician in the 18th century, studied geometric figures, noticing something simple about them and a way to look at them that had not been done before. A simple and new way of looking that became revolutionary and the beginning of a new field called topology. This revolutionary idea was to look at what Euler called the zero-dimensional components, the one-dimensional components, and the two-dimensional components of a geometric figure. We will describe these concepts using the following three examples. We'll use a triangle, a rectangle, and a domino. The zero-dimensional components, also called vertices, are the points where the lines in a geometric figure meet. In the case of the triangle, there are three zero-dimensional components, that is, three vertices. 1, 2, 3 vertices in the triangle. The rectangle has 4 vertices. Now, a question for you. How many vertices does the domino have? 4, 5, 6. I'll give you a few seconds to think about the answer. The domino has 6 vertices. The one-dimensional components, also called edges, are the lines in the geometric figure. In the case of the triangle, there are 3 one-dimensional components, 3 edges. 1, 2, 3 edges on a triangle. The rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. Now your turn. How many edges does the domino have? 6, 7, 8. I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. The domino has 7 edges. The two-dimensional components are the objects that have area, also called faces. In the case of a single triangle, there is one two-dimensional component, that is, there is one face. The rectangle has one face. The domino has 1, 2 faces. Now, this is a table where we collected all of our data, our 3 examples, the triangle, rectangle, and domino, and recording the number of vertices, edges, and faces. So for example, here, we see that the domino has 6 vertices, 7 edges, and 2 faces. Your first task is pick 3 examples. Could be a polyomino, or a polyform, or a finite piece of a polygonal tessellation that you have studied in the previous days. For each, compute the number of vertices, number of edges, and number of faces. Make a table with your results. Take a look at your table. Study the numbers. Try some arithmetic with them. Look for patterns. Write down your findings, anything that you may notice and that you may find interesting. A suggestion: start with simple examples. You may find that counting vertices, edges, and faces may be challenging.